Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Mega Man 10, grabbing the Headbanging achievement. This is to defeat all 8 Robot Masters without your helmet. This is best done on a new game. You have to use Mega Man since Proto Man can't take his helmet off, and we are doing this on easy to make sure that we have the best time possible. So start up Pump Man stage and make sure you drop down, collect these 6 screws right here, and then drop down on the right. Collect the 2 big screws. This should be enough money to get you started. Then what you have to do is you have to make sure you get a game over since you can't take your helmet off mid-stage. So either keep running into enemies until your health drains or just find a pit you can fall down. So just do that until you run out of lives. You should have 3 lives at the start, so it's going to take you 3 game overs. Once you get to the game over screen, it should put you back at the main menu. You can access the shop now, which will allow you to take your helmet off. You need to buy the Book of Hairstyles, which is going to be in the lower right corner. It's going to cost you 20 bolts, so make sure you buy that. Whatever money you have left over, you want to invest in E-Tanks, so we are going to pick one of those up. Exit the store and then continue the stage. You will notice your character now has his helmet off, which will make sure he takes double damage, which will make the game slightly harder. While playing, you also want to focus on collecting bolts because we will be investing in E-Tanks. Similar to the Trusty Sidearm playthrough, you just want to invest in E-Tanks, which will make the boss fights a lot easier because you can heal yourself. Get to Pump Man. He should be pretty easy even with double damage on since he's weak against the Mega Buster and his pattern is super simple to figure out. Keep in mind that if you die with your helmet off, you will respawn with a new helmet, which means you have to go back into the store and then buy another Book of Hairstyles. The way to mitigate this is to make sure you save between stages and stock up on E-Tanks and heal yourself before you get the chance to die. Also, since we're playing on easy mode, you shouldn't worry too much about the platforming bits. There's only 2 real hard parts, which is in Commando Man stage as well as in Blade Man stage, but since we can use the special weapons, the boss fights should be a cinch. So as you can see here, we're doing Solar Man second, use the water shield to take him out in a few seconds, then hop into Chill Man stage. You want to use Solar Man's power against him, just use the blaze and try to hit him with the sun part of it instead of the side shots, and he'll take more damage. As always, if you get damaged too much, you can always use those E-Tanks we've been picking up between stages, using whatever bolts we manage to grab. Other than that, it's just a simple get through all the Robot Masters and use their weaknesses against them. And all you have to do is just remember to use an E-Tank to heal yourself if you take too much damage. You can also use the W-Tanks to fill up your weapons in case you aren't so good of a shot, but honestly the Robot Masters are super easy if you use their weaknesses against them. So after that, we are going to move on to Commando Man stage. Once again, this is pretty hard in terms of the platforming, even on easy. Just take your time with those sandstorm bits and you should be good. The boss fight, on the other hand, is super easy thanks to the wheel cutter. Just spam it right next to him and he should go down in a few seconds. After that, we are going to hit up Blade Man stage. Another pretty hard one when it comes to the platforming bits if you're impatient, but just take your time. Once you get to the boss, his weakness is going to be the Commando Bomb. It's a little hard since it does more damage if you shoot the surface around him, so don't aim for him directly with the missile. Make sure you shoot the wall or ceiling or floor, and you should be good with that one. Then we have Strike Man, who's the easiest boss once you get the triple blade. Stand next to him and he goes down in 2 seconds. Then we are going to do Sheepman stage last. You want to do this one last if you're not good at the platforming, since you can use the Rush Jet in order to get past those block disappearing puzzles. But you want to use the Rebound Striker to get rid of him, and he goes down pretty easy with the Mega Buster as well. Once you beat him with your helmet off, you should be on your way to the achievement. There it is, 20 gamer score. And that's all there is to it.